you know.
Here's step one for sure. Raise your prices today, right away. 100%.
Right.
I know you might be like, no, yeah, that's if you're that busy and you can only do so much yourself and it's taking you away from other opportunities, you got to either cut it, you got to cut it. No, you got to have a price increase in both your services, because you want people actually at that point, you want to kind of like table off where the energy should be. Tell me the good news.
Oh, dude, I get up at 4 a.m. every morning, man, and it's freaking. I get tired come 8 o'clock.
Not good news.
What's going on, man? Okay, so look, you said hit you up with the problem, right? So, you know, I run a construction business, dude. I bring in, I don't know, 6 figures a year, dude. But I'm on the tools like constantly, and so it's constantly getting more work. Like today I was supposed to be off, tomorrow I was supposed to be off, but you know, I'm gonna go make like $1,500 in like 2 days, right? But so I'm going to do that. I'm not getting mad at it, right? That's good money. I'm sure there's a lot of people would love to make that much money.
Yep.
In 2 days worth of work. But I'm afraid I'm gonna fall into this cycle of like constantly doing that, right, man? So, you know, I'm anywhere between $2,000 to $4,000 a month of bringing in just stuff with me, and my wife makes pretty good money. So, like, my biggest problem is my goal would be at the end of the year to just say, okay, look, I'm out of the construction industry completely, but again, there's that resilience, right? Like, I've been doing this for 15 years or even longer than that,
right?
And it's something that I know. Versus the uncertainty. And you talked about with the last guy making offers every single day. Well, that's like my biggest problem is I get up from 4 till 7 and I do work on my lead gens, my backlinking, all that other good stuff. And then I go and I work all day in the sun or do whatever the hell I got to do.
Yep.
And come home at 5 and I work another 3 or 4 hours. I go to bed, I get up, work out, do another 3 or 4 hours. And so like that good time of like prospecting, I don't freaking have it. Like, so it's either like I pull the trigger or I don't. Cause you know, I got lead gens that I got to sell. Right. And I got lead gens that are pulling in, and some of the lead gens, are producing work that I could take, you know what I'm saying? So then it's like another thing. It's like, okay, I could sell this lead for $100, or I could take the lead and go make $800 or $1,000 or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's just where I'm at. I know you said you wanted people to share their problems.
Yeah, I mean, look, your first business is your best thing to look at, right? Your first business, you're still trapped in what you don't want, which is you haven't duplicated yourself yet.
Right. No.
And so
it's difficult to duplicate myself, dude. I wish I could do it.
I bet. But what do you think the hardest part to duplicate is? Just that you know a lot about a lot of things, and so it's hard to find someone with all that kind of like in the streets knowledge, or what?
I mean, yeah, dude. Like today, I was doing rough end electrical. You know, 2 days from now, I'll be doing a fence job, right? So it's kind of like not even to be able to pull in people. I can pull in people, but then you still have to go there, look at the job, make sure the job is done well.
Yeah.
And then you know what? Honestly, it's a responsibility that sucks. Right. So like I never take a job that I can't handle if something goes wrong.
Right.
So if something's out of my scope, I pass it off on to somebody else, you know. But that's the biggest issue, is that I have to either let go of those tools or just sell the jobs as is, which I've been doing. I've been selling jobs and saying, hey, look, just give me 20% of the profit or whatever on some of these lead gens that have been coming in.
Right.
But it's difficult because then you're going from like, hey, 8,000 a month. And if I go all in and I'm at 3,000 a month, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, you know, that's my biggest issue.
Then which one's easier right now, easier to replace someone in? Which business?
Dude, I don't know. I really don't. Like, I mean, I guess the construction stuff would be easier because I think I could, if I prospected, dude, I know if I just freaking took a week off and just said, piss on it.
So why won't you you're worried about the business that you'll lose by not being able to go and do those jobs?
I think maybe like the other guy, dude, I'm too freaking nice. Like, dude, somebody called me up, was like, hey, you told me 2 weeks ago, you'd try to get to my freaking job. And,
here's step one for sure. Raise your prices today, right away. 100%.
Right.
I know you might be like, no, yeah, that's if you're that busy and you can only do so much yourself and it's taking you away from other opportunities, you got to either cut it. You got to cut it. No, you gotta have a price increase in both your services, because you want people actually at that point, you want to kind of like table off where the energy should be used.
Right.
Now you could start getting potentially 20, 30, 40% more for your services, because maybe you are that commodity and everyone knows they're getting you for a steal. I don't know. Right.
Right.
And so I think that would be one thing. That extra 20% or 30%, whatever that is over the course of a month. Now that gives you the ability to go buy. You want to go buy someone's relationships. Okay.